still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. Able to dismiss it. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Mistargeted. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Now hugging on the inside. Good combination to the body. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Good job staying away from the danger there. Halfway through round number 1. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Look at this. He got banged up real good, but yet he's throwing back punches.
Well, this is where nature can hurt you, because his nature right now is saying, I gotta attack back. But right now what he needs is a little experience. He needs to understand not the time to throw back.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score.
Guard your head!
Great movement to get away from those punches. You see him with the left of the head there? So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets stopped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. He just missed that shot up top. Able to block and counter back. Flush shot, the left hand came in. Scored well up top.
Good work!
Fires right back at him. And he's holding. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. And now looking to hang on. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Oh, keep your feet moving!
And now you can see him zoning in on the target with that double jab. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Blocking a score. Flush right hand to the head. Took the shot, now he gives the left. Not able to connect with the uppercut. And round number 3 is underway. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. He's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Just missed with that punch. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good flush shot upstairs. upstairs. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Halfway through this round here, not able to land the headshot. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good exchange, he fires back. Combination to the head. This is why the fans love this game when it's at its absolute best. This round can't get any better, yet they're trying to make it better.
It's wearing us out. Imagine what they feel like.
That wasn't able to land. How about that left hand? Good step back counter punch there. He got hit, but he sends it right back. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And clicks of the tuck. Showing you some defense there with the block. Good counter punch. Hasn't been a lot of distinct action so far that would give anybody a commanding lead in this fight. Although on Teddy's scorecard, you can see that he is up around after 3 rounds. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Little head knocking with that right hand. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Wow, Teddy, he's got some great hand speed there. That combination was an example of it.
Yeah, it was. You know, not a lot of power, not a lot of pop with it, but boy, it catches your attention. And you know what? That kind of speed can intimidate a guy and keep his opponent maybe from moving his hands later on.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Comes right back at him with a left hand. That just missed. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. You see him holding on. Return to sender, he gives him back one of his own. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
And now they're trading blows. A barrage of punches that time, good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time, you want 3 or 4.
Good shot there with that left. Right to the head with that right. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day where we couldn't get any winners, at least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and light boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track or used up, of course, in the gym.
Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. Back and forth they go. Each man getting the best of it. Punches and bunches. It worked out well there with that combo.
Yeah, you know, the early punches set up the late punches.
Pulls the trigger fast. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Scores up top with a left. He gets off with a combination up top. Keeps moving. Just did a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Good looking counterpunch. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck. Wow! Picture perfect combination, and he is floored.
One of those times you say you can hit a guy with two. Why hit him with one?
One, two. Just what he needed. The bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is, you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
Well, he's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Well, where was this earlier? All of a sudden now you see he's being effective and being aggressive and outworking his man, when for most of the fight, he was the one being outworked.
Well, eating about 2 dozen jabs, you know what? It can change your mind a little bit. He figures now, let the other guy start eating a little.
Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Committing to the combo now, both land. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Just off the mark with that punch. What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counterpunch.
Yeah, that's the old Casper the Ghost trick there, You're there one time, you give him a little shade, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, coming right back with your own.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, we're in trouble.
And he ties up on the inside. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. He's losing this fight, and I think it's easy to see why. He's getting hit by that left hand far too much.
Well, the most elementary thing, the first thing you're taught in boxing is use your left hand. The second thing, get away from it. I guess you never learned that second thing.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. But what do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick. That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches. Set up the later punches.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Another flush shot to the head. Well, he's committed to the left hand and staying off here. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. And round 7 comes to an end. You know, they call them the championship rounds for a reason, and we're not quite there yet. Just about halfway through this fight. Here, round number 8 underway, and he's up on your scorecard, Teddy, but the toughest test is yet to come.
Yeah, it's kind of like a doctor, you know, he's been working the rounds all day long, but now becomes the night time.
That's a huge left he just scored with. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
Yeah, he's aware that he has to be.
Committed to the combination punching down. It's working out well up top. Good left hand able to land.
Good work. Left and right.
Off to the side. A little swing and a miss going upstairs. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Off target with that hook. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own.
Stay away from those.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. No, he missed that right. Good strong combo. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter punch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
And that's the end of round 8. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eyes shut closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find the way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Plus shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like the musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Nice work, great technique, the combo lands. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Now he ties up there. Good, solid overhand left. For the well-being of the fighter, his corner may need to stop this fight.
Yeah, the well-being of now and tomorrow, because this is the kind of beating that's going to impact him tomorrow, take his confidence away. Maybe never be the same fighter if they don't stop it at the right time.
He scored well after being hit himself. There's the old 1-2 coming after him. And that's the end of round 9. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Oh, good exchange there. Good return fire that time. A well-placed left hand up top. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Tried the hook, didn't get it. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Nice combination there. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Solid left. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautiful.
Well, Customano used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
And that's the end of round 10. I love this kind of fight. I mean, this is exactly what we want to see. Championship rounds. I'm looking at your scorecard. You've got it dead even. This is the kind of fight you wish you get every night.
These are the easy fights to call. I mean, the fans into it. It's electric here. Both guys going at it. You sit back. You don't have to say too much, and you enjoy it.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. He fires off the combination there, and it lands. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. He missed with that headshot. There's a nice left hand able to get in. Well-placed shot, came after a nice defensive move there. Good block. Scores with the combo to the head. Just missed scoring with that punch. And he returns on that exchange. This fight is being fought at a pace that is beyond belief, Teddy.
Well, this shows you what's great about human beings. I mean, you push somebody, in this case, two men, to the brink, to a dark place, and they find a way. They light a candle, they light a torch. They find some way to get to the light. They're both looking for it now.
Completely missing with that punch. Well, that was his intention. That's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Fine looking. Did you see that? He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. End of the round. Unable to beat the count. It'll go down as a knockout, Teddy.
Perfectly timed punch.
For the official particulars, let's send it up to the ring. By way of knockouts, your winner, Iron Boy. That woke up the fans. Wow, did that wake up the fans.
Lakas ng Pinoy, hands up high, we're bringing the noise. Lakas ng Pinoy, champions rise, we making the choice.